I did not, for the reason that I was loud about my faith in my social circles before I started posting videos. I didn't wait to be bold about my faith until I was online. And so those who didn't want to hear it had already left by then. Some people just don't want truth. And if that's their choice, then, it's their choice. God tells us to be bold about our faith and not to hide the light under a bush. And that doesn't mean only be bold about your faith in huge crowds or online. That means your faith is part of you. It's going to be part of how you interact with people. If somebody asks you to go out and sin with them, you're not going to do it. That distinguishes you. If people can't tell you're a Christian until you start posting online about it, how are you living your daily life? God doesn't call us to only love him in front of a crowd, only serve him in front of a crowd, because if you're only serving him in front of a crowd, then it's not a personal faith. It's for the vibes, or so that people can think you're a really good person or something. Faith is deeper than that. If you truly have a strong faith, it's going to impact your daily life. And yes, people might leave, but while you have people around you, you can be a light and a good example to them. If they don't want your light and your example around them, then that's their choice. You just gotta kind of trust God to work in the background in their hearts and move on, because what can you do about it? I have a friend who actually found God after 3 years of no contact, and now, we talk again. It can be difficult once you know that someone you love isn't a Christian, because you care about their soul. You don't want them to just walk off a cliff that you know is there. But at the same time, you still care about your friend and you want them to stay your friend. It can definitely be a difficult balance, but just don't compromise your faith and your morals and your beliefs to keep a friend. That's not good for you or for your friend, because in doing that, you are showing them that Christians don't always have to live to their morals or to their beliefs, that they can kind of step outside it sometimes, and that's okay, but it's not okay. If they're pushing you to join them in sin, otherwise they're not your friend anymore, that's not a good friend to keep close. You can still pray for them from afar, you can still be a good example to them, but God can give you better, healthier community. By the time I started posting videos, God had given me a community that pours into me as well, that I can pour out from in my channel. I can encourage people online, but you can't pour from an empty cup. And so, yeah. If you don't have a God-fearing community, and you're still feeling called to pursue missions and to pursue online encouragement or whatever, then you can still do that. But God can refill you, recharge you, so that you're not pouring from an empty cup. And you can pray for a community, and he will give you a community. I didn't used to have a healthy community that I felt safe around, and it took a toll on me. but many of them left on their own. And God has given me blessings in replace of it. So I just encourage you to not be scared to share your faith, even if you're not posting online. To talk about your faith and live out your faith, not just hide your light under a bush, because then it can't light up the room, it can't help people see. If they don't want to see, then they're going to step away from your light. They can never escape God, because God is everywhere. They can never escape his love, because he'll love them no matter where they are, and he'll keep trying to pursue them. But your job is not to save that person. That's God's job.